Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about how to find the equation of a line. There are two standard forms of the equation of a line. I'm going to use the point slope form, and that looks like this. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. In this equation, m is our slope and x1 and y1 are the coordinates of our point. So here I'm given the slope is equal to 3, m equals 3. So let's go ahead and plug everything back into this equation. We get y minus 2 equals 3 times x minus 1. Now I can go ahead and distribute this 3. I get y minus 2 equals 3x minus 3. Now I can go ahead and move the 2 to the other side of the equation. It becomes plus. So I get y equals 3x minus 3, and then we have plus 2. I get a negative 1. So this is the equation of a line for this problem 1. Let's go ahead and work on problem 2. Okay. For the second one, we're given that m is equal to 1/2. Okay, so we get y minus 2 equals 1/2 times x minus 6. Correct? Now we get y minus 2 equals 1/2 times a minus, and this negative sign become a plus, x plus 6. Now I can go ahead and distribute this 1/2 into here. I get y minus 2 equals 1/2 x plus 3. Then I can go ahead and move the negative 2 to the other side. It becomes positive. I get y equals 1/2 x. 3 plus 2 is 5. And that is the equation of that line. Okay, for the number 3, done with that one. Number 3, our m is negative 2. Let me go ahead and transfer everything down here. My m is negative 3 and my point was 1 and negative 3. Let's see here. 1 and negative 3. 1 and negative 3. Oops. And that slope was negative 2. Okay. Now I have y minus 3 equals negative 2 times x minus 1. Minus and the negative sign become a positive. Y plus 3 equals negative 2x plus 2. I can go ahead and move the 3 to the other side of the equation. Becomes negative 3. Y is equal to negative 2x, and then 2 minus 3 gives me negative 1. And that is that equation. Let's go ahead and do some more problems. Number 4. Now this one's slightly different. It says find the equation of a line parallel to y equals 3x minus 4. Y equals 3x minus 4, and our point is 1, 5. Okay, so what does the word parallel mean? When two lines are parallel, they have the same slope. So let's look at this y equals 3x minus 4. What is the slope of this line? I see that the slope is 3. So my m in this case is equal to 3. So we get y minus 5 equals 3 times x minus 1. Let's go ahead and distribute the 3. I get y minus 5 equals 3x minus 3. Let's go ahead and move the 5 to the other side to become positive. Y equals 3x, and I have negative 3 plus 5 gives me a positive 2. And that would be the line of that equation. Let's go ahead and do one more here. So let's see, number 5 says, find the equation of a line that is perpendicular to 2x minus 3 equals 1. 2x minus 3 equals 1. 2x minus 3 equals 1. 2x minus 3y equals 1 at the point negative 4, 8. Negative 4, 8. Okay, so now I'm looking at this, and I look at this equation and I'm wondering, what is the slope of this equation? What I would go ahead and do, put this equation into this slope-intercept form. And the equation for the slope-intercept form looks like this. Y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So let's go ahead and solve for y. Okay, if I move the 2x, let me rewrite this equation down here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move the 2x to the other side. Becomes negative. I get negative 3y equals 1 minus 2x. Now I want to go ahead and divide both sides of this equation by negative 3. Y is equal to negative 1/3 plus 2 over 3x. Okay, so I went ahead and put the original equation in the slope-intercept form. Now I can go ahead and see the slope. The slope is 2 over 3 in this case, but I'm looking for an equation of a line that is perpendicular. So two lines are perpendicular if their slopes are negative reciprocal of each other. So if I have, in this case, slope is 2 over 3, perpendicular to this would be negative 3 over 2. Right? So I'm going to use that negative 3 over 2 as my m, because it is perpendicular to the line with a slope of 2 over 3. So I get y minus the 8 equals negative 3 over 2 times x minus 4. Okay, the minus and the negative sign become positive. 3 over 2 x, go ahead and plus 4. Now we can go ahead and distribute the negative 3 over 2. Y minus 8 equals negative 3 over 2 x minus 12 over 2. Okay, y minus 8 equals negative 3 over 2x minus, this just becomes a 6. Now I can go ahead and move the 8 to the other side of the equation. It becomes a positive 8. Y equals negative 3 over 2x. Now negative 6 plus 8 gives me a positive 2, and this would be the equation of that line.